I'm gonna tell you an embarrassing story, right? So, roughly 3 years ago, I'm gonna tell you what my habits used to look like from waking up until bed. So, I wake up at around, let's say, 12 a.m., 11 or 12 a.m., and I think that's really early because what I was used to, even worse, was like 2 to 3 p.m. is when I wake up from bed. Just let that sink in, right? So when I wake up at an early time, like 11 to 12 a.m., I was already pretty proud of myself. So what did I do? I immediately grabbed my phone, and at the time, TikTok was really, really popular, right? So I would still lay in bed, and usually like 2 or 3 hours would pass before I'd finally, wake up or rise from my bed and start doing whatever I need to do. And by that time, I would run to the kitchen and just grab anything just to put in my mouth to get rid of that weird, like, morning taste and breath and smell. Instead of like actually going to like brush my teeth as soon as I wake up, I would just go eat like a snack. So usually it would be like a chocolate cookie, or it would be more something like a handful of crisps or chips or whatever, weird shit like that. So I'd go upstairs and I'd brush my teeth, and then immediately I come downstairs again and I launch the PlayStation, hop on, play for many hours, wait until my friends come online and we'd play together, and we'd hop off, lay in bed again, and down. It's 7 p.m. and I need to study for a test. But let's watch a couple YouTube videos. So again, I continue laying in bed, and it's 8 p.m. now. And now I finally wake up to go study for my test. And the only lucky thing that I can really speak of is that I was, for some reason, really good at tests in school in general. So even though I didn't study as hard as some people, because some people were studying like 2 to 3 weeks, and I'd get a higher grade than them by studying for like 2 hours. It's weird shit like that. But this is no way to live as a human. You make no meaningful progression towards achieving whatever potential you have. So I'm going to explain to you the best habits that I'm doing and that I did that helped me the most. And the first one is doing gratitude journaling. I've talked about it a lot of times on this channel, but what it is, it's pretty much the best, the easiest, and the quickest way for you to boost your happiness. And what you gain from boosting your happiness, and what I gained, is increased productivity, increased relationships with family. You're happier to them. You're able to, like, in general, when you hang out with them, you're happier. The bond between you improves. Like I said, increased productivity. You're able to work quicker because your happiness is better. So how do you gratitude journal? And the only way that I would specifically like tell you to really do it is to grab an actual notebook on paper and a pen, and you're gonna write 3 things that you're grateful for every day in full sentences. What that basically looks like for me is, for example, I'm grateful for these Smiths because they can keep my breath smelling really clean. Stuff like that. Or I'm really grateful for my AirPods because when I go to hit a workout in the gym, I can listen to whatever I want to listen to. Stuff like that. And with the thing with gratitude journaling, it's proven to be like the best way to instantly improve your mood. When your mood is better, pretty much every other aspect of your life will be better, and you will even improve the lives of others. Because let's imagine for a second, your mother has never been thanked by you for doing a deed to you. So what I mean by this is, like, for example, my mom used to cook for me always, and I'd never thank her. For some reason, I think it's like, I thought it was like cringe to thank her. And that's actually pretty like disgusting in a way, isn't it? So what I make sure to do now is every time my mom does something for me, I'm express my gratitude towards her. So you'll even improve the lives of others. Pretty easy. The second best habit that you can implement, and that I did, is meditating every day. The thing with meditating, it's always explained a little wishy-washy and what it does, and I'm just gonna explain you like the real, like no bullshit way of what meditation actually does. So what meditation does is it makes you more mindful. And when you're more mindful, you are separated from your thoughts. What that means is when you get, for example, a negative thought like, grab that cookie and eat it, you are able to say to yourself, no, we're not going to grab that cookie. We're on a diet. That's what mindfulness does. Mindfulness is you are the guy working in a factory and there's this like spinning wheel, and a bunch of your thoughts are just coming around. What you can do with mindfulness is you can pick and look at it. Oh, this is a good thought. I really love my body. And you just put it back on the wheel and it keeps spinning. But now you get a negative thought. So like this one, and it says, fuck, I hate myself. I look so weird. I should fucking kill myself. The very like, extreme example, but you can have that thought. And what you can do with mindfulness is you pick it up, look at it, and discard it. You don't need it anymore. That's what mindfulness pretty much does. It enables you to be separate from your thoughts. Your brain won't be able to dictate your life anymore. And if you think that your brain is actually your best friend, you should reconsider. Because just think for a second how many times your own brain has convinced you to do a bad habit. Like, say you wanted to go to the gym and you skipped it. No one actually skipped the gym for you. You did it yourself because your brain convinced you to skip the gym. So there's no one else to blame. It's just you. The third best habit that I ever added was starting to like actively think and drink more water. Because specifically speaking, right, I always used to drink those zero calorie drinks. So like Coke Zero or Pepsi Max and Fanta Zero. And, for the longest time, I thought they were really good because obviously they have no calories. They promote it really well, because no calories means it's healthy. That's the entire idea that they just throw out in the world. It's not actually that true because it really isn't that good for you. So what I started doing is just like remove those drinks and just focus solely on the water. You'll feel much better every single day. You'll start to notice, hey, I'm actually peeing more. It's gonna sound weird, but like some people, they don't even pee as much. I didn't even pee as much. You'll start doing that shit. Your skin, they will clear up. Like obviously I don't have the best skin in the world, but it's not even that bad, to be honest. Like you'll barely notice that I have like pimples or blackheads or what the fuck those things are called. The other thing is you'll just have increased performance in your life. So you'll be able to study better, exercise better, maintain relationships better. Everything is better when you drink a lot of water. And a lot of people, they promote that 2 liters is the cap. 2 liters is not the cap, and I would like honestly dare say like 2 liters of water is like the bare minimum that you should be drinking. Preferably you should go up to like 3 or 4 liters and just remove those weird fucking zero sugar drinks. Because yes, they have zero sugar, but the thing they are replaced with something, and that thing is pretty much equally as bad for you as sugar. I'm not gonna say like, I'm not gonna hear and like fucking praise sugar or anything, but both are extremely bad for you. So I want you to like hop off it. And then the fourth one, the fourth best habit that I added was just exercising consistently and regularly. So my plan right now is like this fucking, what this thing called, like the system at the moment is like 4 times a week gym, and then once or twice a week like swimming. Being able to consistently exercise is more important than going to the gym once or twice and getting a really big workout and really like squeezing and fucking busting your ass off and then skipping the gym twice a week. So it's better, in my opinion, to go to the gym 4 times a week and then just do like, maybe for you, the minimum. But being able to maintain that consistently and regularly until you can build up to a point where you're just hitting the gym 4 times a week as hard as you like pretty much want to. That's better than just hitting the gym once or twice and then like quitting. Like some people, they hit the gym once, hit it so fucking hard because they're trying to make up for all the time they waste, the time they lost, and the times they skip the gym, and then they never come again because they're so fucking sore that their bicep hurts for a week straight, you know? So in my opinion, right, my idea is focus on creating consistency first before trying to create the perfect gym system where you're hitting everything spectacularly. Obviously, like a little bit of time is going to be wasted until you finally figure out, okay, this is how hard I'm going to hit it and now I can do it consistently. But trust me when I say, like, focusing on that, maintaining that consistency is far more important than anything else. What you'll gain from hitting the gym: improved looks. You'll look better with more muscle. Like, it's undeniable. Anyone that says this is like pretty much retarded. Just increased performance in your life. Like, you'll be stronger. Maybe if you're working on your cardio a little bit, you won't be out of breath by doing simple fucking shit like lifting a box off the ground. You'll be a role model for younger kids. And what I mean with this specifically, let's say you have a kid or a son. Let's just talk about a son, right? And he can look to his dad, and his dad is like fucking muscular and shit. The kid will feel proud. He'll like to brag to other kids in school about how cool his dad is. Or he'll can have like little cousins or little brothers, and they can admire the way you look. And, you know, it might motivate them to go hit the gym as well and just build a nice body. So these were the 4 best habits that I added that improved my life the most. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you. Goodbye.